I think some of the challenges and obstacles would be that the church is biblically illiterate. That is a big challenge. And secondly, there's a dead orthodoxy in many places where even though people might know what they know, there's a huge gap between our confessional theology and our practical theology. There's a gap between what we know in our minds and what we understand and sense within our affections and ultimately what we practice. I would say another issue is the issue of contextualization, that people tend to be nervous about contextualization, but everyone has a contextual approach. The question is whether or not your contextualization is good, fruitful, and healthy. And I think that we need to have a contextual approach that is missional, that is committed to the foundations of a biblical and Christian worldview, that will avoid tribal language, that will discourse in the vernacular, to be able to recognize all the different ministry fronts of evangelistic worship, community development, social justice, and mercy, and the integration of faith and work, where we will have a posture where we will not hate the city, we will not worship the city, but will ultimately love and serve the city. And even though we might see these obstacles and challenges, I think God is calling us to respond to these things. And again, we don't want to over-accommodate on the one hand, but we don't want to under-contextualize and under-adapt on the other. We don't want to privatize our faith by being separatistic and evasive, but at the same time, we don't want to just assimilate to the values of the world.